Hello and welcome to your weather update. It's Saturday afternoon on July 14th, and we have a wide range of temperatures across the area, which is why I'm doing this weather update, and also a wide range of humidity too as well, as you'll see. So 83 degrees at Farmingdale right now with the dew point of 66. That's kind of uncomfortable. That's kind of humid, uh, and that makes it feel like there's the heat index at 85. We work our way into Islip, and it is 83 degrees right there at Islip, and the dew point is 65. And we head out east further, and we go to West Hampton, and along the South Shore, obviously, it's probably in the 70s. 78 degrees at West Hampton with a dew point of 64. And now we head into the city, and it gets a lot hotter, as you can see at LaGuardia Airport. Northern Queens, 90 degrees, dew point is 61. But there is a pretty strong south wind, and that's why we're seeing these variations in the temperatures. Now we head over to Central Park, 87 degrees. Interesting, though, the wind is calm there. Interesting. 61 is the dew point. And now we head over to our favorite hot spot, which always takes the cake, Toms River, 91 degrees. However, the dew point is lower. The dew point is 57 there. But still, it's 91 degrees. It's significantly hotter. At Monmouth Airport, Belmar Farmingdale Airport in Monmouth County, 89 degrees with a dew point of 58 degrees. So we're going to look at a map of temperatures here. Just want to look at one other thing before we actually get to that map. I wanted to look at Salisbury because my friend Andy Randomness, he's down there. And it's even cooler where he's at, 86 degrees. It's not as hot as Toms River, so even there it's not as hot as Toms River. Toms River is the hottest spot, once again. Alright, so we are at the underground site. I haven't actually, I'm just putting this down here on the bottom. Look, it's an avalanche of heat. All-time records have been melting across the globe in recent weeks. 98 in, wow, it got up to 98 in Montreal, Quebec. 103 in Guadalajara, Mexico, 120 in Chino, California, and 124 in Algeria somewhere, 125 in the United Arab Emirates, and 109 in Baku. So you can see this is all part of climate change. I just wanted to put that up there. So for those folks who still don't want to believe in climate change, well, there's more proof. So according to this, it's 89 in Garden City, so it's not where... You know, because we're a little further west here, we don't get the same kind of effect as Farmingdale, and we could do again because I found a way we can actually get to the different weather stations here. So let's see, it has 86 at Mineola, 85, 86. So if we go to the South Shore, you'll see it will be cooler. Not a whole lot cooler though. 84 in Belmore. You have to go right on the water, and then it goes into the upper 70s. But that's mainly in the 80s everywhere, so it's maybe a couple of degrees difference. If you go to the North Shore, it's hotter. Yeah, it's hotter on the North Shore. It's up closer to 90. But if we go right at the beach, it'll probably be in the 70s. Yeah, 79 at where that is, Lewis Jones, West Gilgo Beach. 75 at Gilgo Beach. So we head further east, it'll probably be cooler. 75 at Taptree. Yeah, Captree. So it's in the upper 70s along the South Shore, mid and upper 70s. Oh, well, there's still some 80s on the Fire Island. So again, you're not seeing as drastic of a difference as we saw earlier this year because the ocean temperatures have gotten warmer. I want to look at the city. When you have these huge variations in temperatures, it's pretty interesting, actually. You really get to see the microclimates of the area. So, yeah, once we get into the city, it's in the upper 80s, and as we get into toward Manhattan, it's in the 90s. And we'll make our way over to Toms River, and around 90 in Staten Island mostly. Yeah, a lot hotter in Jersey, of course. No surprise. That's why I don't know how I ever survived the summers there, because it's so hot there. That 100 is erroneous, but oh my, mid-90s in Toms River. Look at Toms River. This is what I mean. You don't want to really look. So I mean, if I don't know how I'd ever survive living there, even though sometimes I feel like I'm going to wind up there in my life. I don't know how I'd ever survive it. I don't know how it ever survived the summer there. Look at these temperatures, mid 90s. It's a hot spot there. It's a hot spot. That whole area of Jersey is just a hot spot, and that's why I like Long Island's climate. That's why I like Long Island's climate. Even Anyway, let's take a look at see if there's anything on the radar, and we'll look at the satellite, and then we'll wrap up this update. I don't want to make this update too long, but as you can see, the Toms River is just a hellhole when it gets hot. It's not a place you want to be in the summer, unless you like the heat, unless you can tolerate the heat. I'm one of those people who gets sick from the heat, so summer's a no-go for me in that area. I guess that's why I like to call it the Florida of the tri-state area. I guess because between the heat and the fact that there are a lot of senior citizens there, that's and a lot of older people like the heat. I don't think I'm going to wind up ever liking the heat. So here's a look at the radar, and not a whole lot of action going on, more or less. There's some showers over here and a few showers upstate, but nothing really going on yet. We'll see showers perhaps overnight, later into the early morning hours. We may see some showers and even some thunderstorms. And we could really use some rain because it's been awfully dry over here. Now I wanted to show you the high-resolution satellite because you can see there's still some smoke around. But the main thing I wanted to show you is this feature right here. I don't know if this looks like some kind of hybrid or maybe even another tropical system developing, and I know this was picked up on the model, so I want to actually go to the Hurricane Center, and we're going to actually see if, yep, Beryl, subtropical storm Beryl. So Beryl is back as a subtropical system. Isn't that interesting? Just when we thought Beryl was gone, I mean, it looked like it completely disappeared. It's back. So it's considered a subtropical storm. It's really unusual. All right, this one's going to stay out to sea. But it doesn't look like it's purely tropical because of the way it's set up there. Its structure. But still, very unusual to see this kind of thing picking up strength as Beryl is back from the dead. This is all due to climate change, folks. We're seeing all this unusual stuff because warmer than normal ocean temperatures are going to cause some things that we just have never seen before, and this is just part of it. So I hope people realize what's going on. That's what I'm trying to do when I make these weather updates. It's not just, well, I enjoy doing the weather updates, but it's also because I want other people to see that we are experiencing some unusual weather in this world. Anyway, that concludes this weather update. Take care.